The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 26th of March, 2025. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Nah, see, you're greedy. You're too greedy.
Yeah.
You know,
crisp out there would have been sweet.
Yeah, we nailed it, and you guys just wanted the limelight.
G'day, Pugs. How you going?
Hey, man, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Did you see Pugs just diss me today when I turned up for our meeting?
Hey, man, I didn't see anything. All right, Jace?
Yeah, of course you didn't. Hey,
Last
Pugs,
thing I need is
Hey,
Pugs
man.
on my case.
get out.
Oh.
Hey, Mogey, a stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grouchy, you mad dog. You know, you're a sick son of a bee. I think
am.
that's true. I mean, today you're wearing a lemon shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of sick son of a bee wears a lemon shirt?
A highly fashionable sick son of a bee, I think you'll find.
Old Hoytey J.
Do you like my sort of brown tan chest there, Keyzie?
Is that brown?
It's like a ruddy red.
I must be going colourblind.
Yes, it is a sort of crimsony red, I'll give you that.
It looks great, man.
Thanks.
Good for you, man.
Speaking of looking great, God, isn't Mogey looking awesome today?
He looks like he looked yesterday. He looks great, man.
Yeah.
Shit, he looks good.
Hey, but I tell you what, you are wearing a very clean, beautifully ironed Warriors shirt there, mate. God, you look good, Keyzie.
And
Those
you're
colours.
showing
really
off a
look
bit
good.
of boosie as
Yeah,
well,
there's
if
a
I
bit
can
of
say
boosie
that.
there
The
today, a bit of
buttons
chest.
are undone. I can see all the way down in between your navels there.
Yeah. Well, I just looked over at Hoytey J with his sort of ruddy red cleavage out there, and I was like, hell, you know,
Ready.
why not?
Yeah.
Thanks, fella. And I am ripping the wires because up the wires.
Up the wires.
Playing on
Sad
Sunday,
news
though.
today. We'll be getting into that
Oh,
later on.
my
Bit of
God.
news out of Warriors camp.
Yeah,
Terrible
absolutely.
news.
Bit of chat later there today for you fellas.
Absolutely, and thanks for the compliments on how I'm looking today too, fellas. I take it very kindly. It's really lifted me up because I was a bit down in the dumps when I came in today.
Yeah.
And you fellas, you were like, God, you're looking good, Hoytey J. Have you? God, you're looking really toned and tanned and healthy and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't underestimate. I don't want you guys to underestimate how much it means to me.
Honestly, man, you walked through the door today and I thought to myself, oh my God, Hoytey J, have you had some kind of allergic reaction to something?
Yeah. A really good allergic reaction to life.
You're
man.
allergic to lemons, obviously.
Yeah.
Get that lemon shirt on.
Hey, massive show ahead, so stay tuned. In the meantime, let's get some music into you. Bit of whole.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, June, fellas. Pink Floyd there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time, 14 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, look, I don't want to bring the mood down or anything like that, but I had to visit a specialist today.
Right.
Specialist is somebody who works in the medical field.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
So as you guys know, I've had some issues with my kidneys, got cysts all over them.
So your kid's knees.
My kids' knees have got cysts all over them.
Wow.
It's called polycystic kids' knees or kidney disease.
So it is your kidneys, right?
There's my kidneys, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I had them checked out recently. You get it passed down to you.
Sure.
It's a treat.
Hereditary.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jason. And so I've got that, and I've known about it for decades, but I went and got tested a couple of weeks ago, and it's now spread across to my liver, and it's enlarged my liver. But what they couldn't see in the scans was my pancreas. And so we wanted
Is
to
that because
determine...
of your enlarged liver? Or?
Can't see past the enlarged liver, you see.
Yeah,
So I'm going
yeah.
to get a different scan done. So I thought I was going to go and have that done today, but I didn't eat this morning. I had nothing to eat. Got to this appointment at 10 o'clock, walk in there. I said, was I meant to not eat today? Because I didn't say anything about it in your email. She said, oh, no, I think you're okay to eat. I said, am I getting a scan today? She said, no, it's just a chat.
Just a chitty chatty.
So, yeah, I probably could have eaten before a chat. I went in there. This woman was a gastroenterologist.
Right.
I spent a bit of time doing that, not that hard.
Sure.
Anyway, I went in there and talked to her, and she said, have you ever had a renal specialist in the 20 years that you've suffered from polycystic kidney disease? I said, no, I haven't.
Is a renal specialist kidneys?
His kidneys,
Right, okay.
yes. And I said, no, I haven't. I said, you think somebody would have been appointed to me at some point over the last 20 years when I've been talking to my GP about it? She said, yeah, it's a bit odd. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to refer you to a renal specialist because that's who you should be seeing. I said, oh, yeah, okay, that sounds good. What else? She goes, that's it. I was in there for a total of 6 minutes. That included me having to put everything I owned out of the car. I didn't want my car getting robbed, so I took my laptop, my coffee cup, VCR, TV, packet of darts, and a mattress in there.
You're still sleeping in your tea, yeah, right.
Yeah, and so it took a lot of my time was spent buggering around with that stuff. 6 minutes, $375.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
$375 for her to not do anything at all except send me to somebody else.
Refer you on.
Refer me on. Now, I shouldn't have been sent to her in the first place, so that's not her fault that I've been sent to her.
Sure.
But
You paid $375 for something that essentially you could have just gone onto Google and just typed in kidney specialist.
yeah.
Having said that, Mogey, it wasn't her fault.
No.
But having said that, she could be a human being about it and going, well, I was of no service to him whatsoever apart from booking him something. I'm not going to charge him
having said that,
$370.
Having said that, though, Jace, maybe it's not her call. You know what I mean?
Well, it would be.
How do you know?
Yeah,
you
look,
never
you know
who she
what? I'll
is.
be honest with you, Keyzie, it looked like it was her call.
Right, okay.
Because that's crazy. She should go back to my doctor and say, what are you up to, man?
Yeah.
You can't be sending
Up to.
people here
Well,
for
having
this
said
when
that-
you know that somebody's got a kidney disease. And straight off the bat, I'd just say, who does she think she is?
Well, and straight off the bat, you should go back to your original doctor and show them the bill.
Well, I was thinking I'd go back and stand over him.
Yeah,
It's going to be a little bit of the old da-doosh.
When we come back after the next couple of songs, fellas, I'm going to get straight off the bat into my medical situation, if you don't mind.
I don't know if we got time.
Because I got a bit of a bugbear about it. And
hell's
I've been
a
buggy you.
Yeah, well,
We'll save that for the next one.
yeah. It's been bugging me a little bit, Mogey, and I've got a few tips for people.
So, just to get this straight, Mogey, are you going to refer your doctor to an ass-kicking specialist?
Yeah, that's right. Old Mogey.
That's cool, man.
Oh, bit of the cars, eh, fellas? Yes, Keyzie.
No, don't worry about it, man. All G. Enjoy the cars.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Here they come. Try time.
Holy cow, the Warriors.
Oh, yeah. Up the Warriors, baby. It's the big show in BRISSY for the NRL Magic Round. Is there anyone out there? Let's go to the phones.
Beautiful. G'day, Andrew, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, Backbones, I'm doing pretty well, and yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Good,
mate.
thanks,
You
man.
don't have any medical issues, do you, Andrew?
As far as balls go, no, but there are a couple other problems, so yeah.
Good on you, mate.
Sorry, Andrew, we're just looking for ball-related ones specifically.
Yeah, specifically ball-related ones. You love the Wars in your rugby league, do you, Andrew?
I like both of them, yeah, but definitely go the Wars.
Up the
Good on you,
Yeah, up the
mate.
Wars. Well, great news for you, mate. You're in the draw, so stay on the line, and Puggle-son in Studio B will look after you. Good luck, Andrew.
Appreciate it.
G'day, Jono, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, I'm good, fellas. How are you guys?
Yeah, great,
good.
Jono, man.
Good, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
What do you do for a crust, Jono?
Yeah.
I'm a spray painter.
Oh, backbone. What are you working on at the moment?
Oh, just the old insurance job, to be honest.
So does that mean you do graffiti up some walls and that, do you, and then get the insurance for it?
Yeah, my nickname's Wanksy.
Wanksy. I like that, Jono. We could do with Wanksy on the old Magic Round trip, that's for sure. You're in the draw, Jono. Congrats, mate.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
Good on you, mate. Now, who have we got there? Matt, how's life, mate?
Bloody good, thanks.
Yeah, good, thanks, man. You're on your way home from work, are you?
Yeah, all done for the day.
Oh, yeah, what do you do for a crust, mate?
Yeah.
I'm a butcher.
Backbone!
Yeah, man.
Backbone.
What's your favourite sausage, you sicko?
I'd probably say probably just a beef sausage. Nothing too sensational.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, be honest with me here, man. When you fellas marinate the meat, it's because it's turning, eh?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not his specific butchery,
No, I'm
though.
sure Matt's butchery is beautiful.
Not in my butchery, but yeah, some do, yeah.
Yeah, good on you, Matt.
yeah.
Who would you take with you, Matt, by the way?
I'd probably take one of my mates.
Ah, yeah,
Good
good
stuff
on
for
you,
your
mate.
backbone. Stay on the line, man. Puck's going to look after you. No worries at all.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks,
Love
mate.
you.
So good, man.
Beef sausage.
By the way, if you don't know what this entire competition is for, it is to join We 3 and Pakistan over in BRISSY for the NRL Magic Round. It is 3 days, 8 games of rugby league at the home of Rugby League, Suncorp Stadium. We spent a lot of time on Caxton Street, which is where all the Queensland fans go during State of Origin. Sorry, fellas, all that chat about sausages made my mouth is full of saliva.
You got spit dripping down your chin there. And that.
Well, you love a pork mince one, don't you, Keyzie?
A pork saucy? I do prefer a pork saucy.
Actually, that reminds me.
Hang on, Jason, just doing the admin here. Sorry, man. And if you want to guarantee yourself a spot on the trip, boystrip.co.nz.
How do I do that?
You can lock it in the boystrip.co.nz, Mogey. You can lock it in there, that way you don't miss out because there's only a few limited spaces remaining.
Damn it.
What did you want to say, Jase? Was it something about your balls again?
No. As you know how we had meat box a little while back.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't got my pork mince saucies out, and I noticed them in the freezer the other day, and I went, I must remember to take them out.
That's
that
good
is
chat, man.
a great yarn.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
man.
really good.
Actually, can we come back after these tunes and just get back to that sausage yarn?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
That's good shit, man.
No worries at all in the meantime. Here's Nirvana.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, yeah, Stevie Nicks here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. That's a tune, fellas.
Yeah, if you're into great songs, I guess you could say that.
Whenever it comes on, I turn it up.
That's the sort of thing you're into.
Yeah, man,
Sweet
it's
as.
yeah.
Hey, now, I'll tell you what else I'm into. That's a bit of TV.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Sorry, a mustard chip hit the back of my throat there, the end there. My apologies, Mogey, because it was
Bit
beautiful.
of hot mustard against the back of your throat. Hey, fellas, last night I watched the third episode of White Lotus. I think it's on Neon. Would that be right?
Season
Sounds
3,
about right.
yeah, it
Season
is.
3. It's set in Thailand. I'm not rating it, I got to say. I'm finding it a bit dull.
Do you reckon it's a classic case of just
third season
trying
blues.
to chase that? Yeah.
It might. I'm sure it'll bounce back. It's just a little bit slow. I like the characters, but there's just nothing really happening.
Maybe
there's things that are going to happen, but on an episode-by-episode basis, there's very little going on.
Because I heard 2 members of the Hauraki team discussing later episodes of White Lotus.
Right.
And they were saying, oh my God, I can't believe the stuff that happened.
Right.
Do you think that the 3 episodes have just been setting
It'll
up
be setting
so
it up.
many
That's what
things?
I'm thinking. But just generally, the other seasons, it was sort of stuff was interesting all the way throughout. I'm going to keep watching.
Sure.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'll keep on watching. But I'm just saying,
Right. So
little
far,
bit.
how many bussies out of 5 so far?
2.5.
Wow.
One of my girls who's watching it at the moment said it's shit.
That's one way of phrasing it.
Yeah, that was her
Do you know how many
interpretation.
she's into?
I think maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So maybe, it does get
And
better.
then I have heard it does get better, and I know that there's guest stars that come on that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Actually, just on that, I was in my deep freeze the other day and I saw some sausages and I thought, must remember to get those out.
I'm
that's
amazed
good chat.
I'm amazed you can actually fit any sausages in there with all the pork mince you buy.
And all the ice creams and
all
cones.
the, the
Do you know
little
what's
ice
funny?
creams.
Do you know what's funny is when you started talking, I didn't know whether you were going to say the ice cream, the mince, or because my massive honker gets in the way.
All that as well. Well, I'm in a bit of a conundrum here, fellas.
Just make it up, man.
Because I watched the final episode of Adolescence last night, and I was cocked and loaded and ready to go. And Mogey went, whoa, Hoytey J. I'm going to watch it tonight, so don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it in tomorrow's show and have a discussion
I
about
think that's
it.
the way to go. Otherwise, it's going to be back-to-back episode 4 chat. You know what
Sure,
I mean?
okay,
I'm
so
looking forward to it.
I'm going to stand down here and allow myself to be punished by Keyzie's house chat.
porn.
So last night, fellas, I watched Grand Designs UK. Not even lying. This
This
fella,
is unbelievable.
It's
It is
great.
unbelievable.
It's great. It's the thing too. Because I've really started
You're
to.
not even the thing about this. People at home, he's not even joking. He watches this every single night of his
I
life.
watch similar shows, but I find Grand Designs really resonates for some reason. So this dude,
because it's sort of popular with people that are sort of 51 to 68.
that's right. That's
And
our
that's
demo.
your mental age.
That's our demo. Otherwise, you two wouldn't be on it. This guy, right? He's like, I'm going to build this house for $300,000. Cannot be a cent over. The entire episode is him being the tightest mother effer the most frugal, punishing dude I've ever seen.
Can I say he went over?
He went over, but
Yeah, I'm shocked.
he went over, right, by about 70 grand.
Yeah.
And he quickly said, but that wasn't through any fault of mine.
Whose
that
fault was it?
That was due to, what's it called, materials rising in expense. But that was his first thing he
Yeah.
said was, it was not my fault.
Right.
Like, the thought of him even being responsible just made him sick to his
Yeah.
stomach. Couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
House was fine.
Good
Sounds
episode.
great, Keyzie. Hey, now listen, after 5 o'clock,
Sorry, where would I watch that, Keyzie? Just kidding, man.
after 5 o'clock, we've got a big show improv.
Today's scenario involving Jase's cat.
Oh, yes.
Also, after 5 o'clock, your chance to win $200 and a couple of movie tickets to the working man, Jason Statham.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope you're getting through your hump day, tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night.
Went too long.
You just butchered that, pug sound.
Jase, man, you're so right, brother.
Hey, listen, coming up next, we're going to have cat chat. And the people sent in their ideas to name my cat at home there.
Yeah.
How many do you reckon was sent in there, Pugson?
So it was through the Instagram story.
Yeah, it was
In the
Instagram
hundreds
story.
of thousands, I would say.
Hundreds of thousands?
At least, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
good stuff,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Good. And you had to go through all those, did you?
It took me a while to filter through them, yeah.
Yeah, good
work,
stuff,
man.
mate. Get out.
Oh.
Night and day, any specials going on there, Keyzie, at the moment?
Yep, there is a Hoytey J special. Do you want to hear about it, man?
Oh, yeah.
Totally, man.
Beef sausages out of the freezer.
It's frozen pork sausages.
Oh, pork, sorry.
Yeah. Frozen pork sausages. Cheese balls, remember them?
I do. I haven't had some for ages.
Yeah. Moobs. Some moobs.
A couple of moobs there.
Do they have big, dark chocolate nips on them?
Hundy P, man. Hundy P.
A couple of straining buttons on a lemon shirt.
Yeah. And a cool new hat. That's $12.99 night and day.
That's a hell of a deal, that one. That's
Yeah.
a hell of a deal. Hey,
It
now,
is.
now
They
coming
sell
up-
all sorts of stuff
Oh,
down
they
there,
do.
don't they?
Jeez.
It's crazy. I went there the other day. Guess what they had in there? Bumper for a car. Rear bumper.
Wow.
Out-
Is that right?
Out the gate.
Unbelievable.
Like, just, you could buy it straight off the shelf.
Brand new.
Outrage,
No,
brand
like,
new,
not
yeah.
damaged at all.
Not damaged in any way.
Wow.
Crazy. And of course, they have milkshakes and thick shakes. And when you buy 5 shakes, you'll get the 6th one free with their milk bar card, all right? Just ask for one and they'll hook you up.
Milk bar. Yeah, good stuff. In the meantime, here's Gums. Roses.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
With his little button mushroom there, but there you go. Hey, that was the Verve on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, my family and I have recently acquired a cat. And this was after Hoytey J vowed after his dog died that no more pets in the household. We're done. We're dusted. It's over.
Boom, cat.
Boom, cat. But my daughter just would not let it go and insisted over and over and over and over again that we get a cat. Eventually, after pressure from all of my daughters, Hoytey J relented.
Nice.
I mean, it was a done deal from the get-go, though,
100%.
wasn't it, really?
Probably.
Massive
in
push over.
hindsight.
So you've now got a cat. The issue you have is that you don't have a name for the cat.
Yes. True.
There's a photo still up on the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram
it's on a
story.
story, man.
Oh, it's disappeared
Come on,
now.
Yeah. I didn't want my daughter to see any of the name suggestions.
That's not how it works, Jase. We've explained this. So maybe Pugs could chuck another photo of it up on the story. I mean, he looks pretty grumpy at the thought of having to do more work, and I get that.
I know.
I know what
He's
he's
getting
like.
so sort of angsty at the moment. I know it's got into him.
He's got a real chewed.
Yeah.
But what's happened is that was up for 24 hours and people got to suggest names for your cat, Jase.
Sure.
Good.
Mogey and I have gone through a selection of them. And what we're going to do is run you through a handful and you can just say...
Got dozens of people helping out, can I say?
Thanks, man.
A little bit of doubling
Thousands.
up, but God, how good are people?
Especially once Pugs chucks it up again for another 24 hours.
Oh, my God.
Which would involve more work. Sorry about that, Pugs. We'll have even more names.
Actually, if we're going to do cat chat, could you make a sting for that as well, Pugs?
Yeah, hurry up.
Cat chat. How about this one? Andy. That's the name for the cat.
Oh, that's the name, right?
Yeah, name for the cat.
Andy. Don't mind it.
Andy.
What about old Mogey?
Old Meowgie.
Nah.
I suggested that one the other day. You liked it.
Well, I don't anymore, Keyzie.
Oh, wow. What about Captain Admin? But with the word cat in there.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Admin.
Yeah, well, that would just make me think of your ridiculous noggin.
Captain.
What about Jizz?
Potential.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you like Jizz?
It would be. It has got a ring of it in it, you know.
It does.
It's a Saturday evening. You're watching a movie and you've got jizz in your lap. Just running your hand.
Yeah, no, we get it. Patting it. What's that, Jase? What, you got feedback on that one?
The issue is getting that past, you know. I don't know that my family.
The family,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, keen as.
And she.
So otherwise you'd be keen as for jizz. All right, let's move it along. What about meat patty catnips? You know like catnip?
Yes, Keyzie. I don't mind it. Don't mind
That's
it. But
pretty
again, it would bring up your noggin in my head.
Yeah.
Right.
What about this one? This is sort of messing around with some other ideas that we've had. Jizzin' boots.
Once again, if you've just joined us, these have been suggested by the audience.
So it's like Puss in Boots.
Oh,
But jizzin' boots.
that's because you always say fill your boots too. You know what I mean?
You do. With
What about Pussy J? Because you're like Hoytey J.
Yeah.
It's a pussy cat.
That's a good one. What about touch anus?
After our racehorse.
Potential.
Yes.
Touch anus.
What about this one here? Greg Preble.
No, he's dog roll.
Is he?
Yeah.
No. As a name for your cat.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's more of a dog guy.
Yeah. Okay. That's me. That's my
What
favourite
about
five.
smudge?
After my old character on
Yeah.
Nothing Trivial.
Smudge. It's quite a good cat's name.
Yeah, it is a good name.
What about Boom Cat?
Boom Cat?
Well, that's just come up. Now, Keyzie just come up with that, where you said, I'm not having any pets. Then all of a sudden, Boom Cat.
Oh, yeah,
Boom Cat.
nice.
Boom Cat's got a ring to it.
It has.
So that's a short list. We've got it down to around about, 12 or so there?
Yeah, I think.
We're going to chuck those up for a vote, aren't we? And this is obviously it's a binding referendum.
Yeah.
Whatever the audience decides, that's what we'll be going with.
Yeah.
I think we've got a couple of front runners there.
Do you think? Do you think?
Any more suggestions are welcome on 3483. Up next, Big Show Improv.
Here's Led Zeppelin.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Collective Soul there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 5:27, which means it's time for Big Show Improv.
Quiet on set.
Sound speed.
Lights.
Camera.
Action.
Now it's time for the Big Show Improv. Well, since we're on the cat theme, fellas, how about this for a setup? Old Keyzie is a man who goes into the SPCA.
Okay.
You, Mogey, are running the or you're behind the desk there at the
Yep.
SPCA, and Keyzie's looking to adopt a cat.
That's a great idea, man.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Sure.
Good enough,
No, I
man?
can do that.
Yeah. Not as Keyzie, but as a grown man looking to adopt a cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grown ass man that wants a cat. Maybe the cat's for my kids.
It can be for whatever reason you want, Keyzie.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
And Jace, why don't you play the kid?
Sure.
Okay. Sorted.
Like
Right.
your son.
Okay.
I'll be your, 8-year-old son.
Okay. Billy. Little Billy.
Yeah.
All right. Action.
And action.
Oh, g'day there, man.
I mean, stop.
What?
You got to walk through the door first.
Oh, yeah. I'm already in there.
He's already sitting behind the desk there, Keyzie.
Okay, sorry. Here we go.
And action.
Knock, knock.
Well, no, stop. You just come. I mean, you don't knock to go into the SPCA. You just walk in through
But
the
the
door.
issue
You
is-
don't knock
Jase.
on the door of a supermarket, do you?
No, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
The issue is this is on the radio, and I can't walk through a door on the radio.
Well, can
No,
I-
but you get, for example, you do the sounds.
I'll
would you,
do the
Jase?
door.
Oh, for
Okay.
God's
Okay, ready?
sake.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And action.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I gotta stop. That was a cat.
Sorry, there's a cat's escaped.
Oh, sorry.
You close the door, the cat's going to get out.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just as he opened the door there, my son.
Yeah, no
the cat-
worries. I don't need your excuses. Close the door.
Yeah, the door's closed.
What can I do for you?
G'day, man. My name's John.
Hey, g'day. I'm Noah.
Noah.
Yep.
Noah, do you know a thing or two about pets, do you?
You think that's the first time I've heard that today, do you? Do you?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm actually here to pick up a cat for my kids, potentially.
Righto. What are you looking at?
Just any... Can we take a look at the cats?
What do you mean, kids, Dad? I thought I was your only son.
Sorry,
What's
son.
your son?
Yeah, sorry. This is my son. Yeah, this
What's
is...
your name, mate?
Billy.
Yeah, right, Billy.
Yeah.
We get a lot of boys in here called Billy.
Yeah. Sorry.
How old are you, Billy?
8.
Do you like cats?
I love cats.
Yeah, idiots.
Yeah, Billy. See, sorry, Noah. I didn't actually want to get a cat, but Billy's begged me to come
Anyway,
on.
what do you want? What kind of cat? We got all sorts. Do you want a kitten?
Is there some sort of...
They piss everywhere. Or do you want something slightly older?
Have you got a
That's going to die
tripod?
soon.
Have you got any tripods?
Yeah, well, that's what all my ex-girlfriends say, but I hardly see why that's of interest to you, Billy.
Hang on, Billy. Hang on. You're 8 years old. You don't... How do you get that joke? Billy, I'm serious. How do you get with that joke?
Well, I can relate.
Okay.
Do you guys want a cat or not?
Yeah, is there some sort of cat menu we could look at and just see?
Just have a look in the cages, man. They're all over here.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a cat, Dad.
No, I meant when I said cat menu, I meant just like a. Okay, so look, you see the cages there? No. Billy, turn around and look at the cages.
That one's $800.
Really, that one there?
That one there. So everything on the left-hand side, on the top shelf, those are the ones that are on their way out. So they've been here for a couple of months.
Right.
The price goes up. If you don't pick it, end of today, back paddock.
Boom.
Sorry, Billy. Can you not
Hey,
do?
Dad, can we get all the cats that are going to
You're
die
going to need
today?
to get them all because, honestly,
Well, no, I think- No, Billy.
Dad, please! I don't want the cats to die.
No, Billy, he's just taking the piss, all right? He's saying he's trying to make us adopt the cats, all right?
I don't care if you do or not, mate. I need the practice. You know what I'm saying?
Have you got a breathing issue, man?
Asthma. I'm
Asthma.
allergic to cats. That's why at the end of the day it's...
And scene.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, bit of live for you there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show.
Tune.
Well, we've just heard some exciting news hot off the press, and that was that Pugsun's mum is currently in, where is it, Lower Hutt? Upper Hutt, ordering some chicken from
Jerry's Charcoal Chicken.
which is apparently amazing. And apparently, fellas, they're playing the Big Show in their kitchen.
Really loudly, also in the area where you pick up the chicken and you dine as well. And she called Pugs especially to very excited. Oh, Jerry, I'm at Jerry's and they're listening to the Big Show.
I'm just checking them out on Google here. They've had 841 reviews, 4.6 stars.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's good eating.
Yeah,
So-
that is good
So
eating.
we're just going to ring them up and put in an order, and we'll see if they can pick up that it's us.
Yeah.
And we'll give them, at the end of it, maybe, I don't know, night and day.
Yeah, you
what
go
are they called?
first.
Okay.
Jerry's. You go first, Mike, and then I'll go, then Jace.
Hi there, Jerry's Chocolate Chicken.
G'day there. I just wanted to make a multi-order for pickup, if that's all good.
Yeah, for sure. What did you want to order?
Can I get a cheeseburger? And what else you got down there? Do you guys do chicken?
Yep, we've got either whole chickens, half chickens, quarter chickens, or we got schnitzels, nuggets, all of that stuff.
I'll have a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And can you arrange half a dozen chicken nuggets under the whole chicken to make it look like it's laid some chicken nugget eggs?
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you. My mate's going to order something now too.
Yep.
G'day. Hey, who's this?
Keyzie.
Oh yeah, g'day man. Can I get a cheeseburger as well?
Yep.
Do you guys do that dessert? It's called a honker. Do you do that?
No.
Okay. I'll just have a cheeseburger. Are you sure? Because I heard that you guys do massive honkers.
No.
Okay. All good. Just the cheeseburger for me, man. And what did you want?
Yeah, hi. Do you guys do pork sausages?
No.
No, okay, bugger. Can I get 5 flaps of schnitzel? Are you there?
Yep.
Can I get 5 flaps of schnitzel? Do you do vegetarian stuff?
We do have like potatoes, peas, corn, carrots, and gravy.
So can you turn the radio down? What are you listening to in the background there?
Is this the radio show? What's on with the freaking chicken laying eggs?
Chicken lane chicken, man. Hey, we heard that you guys are listening to the Hauraki Big Show, so we thought we'd ring you up and give you a night and day voucher, $50.
Thank you.
No worries.
No worries. You can share that amongst yourselves.
Also, just quickly, Pug's son, our producer, his mum is, I think she's either in there now or she's just left.
Oh, yeah.
Ferner. Next time she's in...
Actually, well, if she's in there now...
No, she's gone.
Oh, she is gone. That's a shame.
Next time she's in there, could you give her a bonus nuggie or something?
Sure.
Mean as. All right, we'll put you through to Pug's son and he'll get your details and we'll get you that night and day voucher through, eh?
It is. Thanks, guys.
Good on you.
worries, mate.
See ya.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You're my family.
Jason Statham is back in the action blockbuster.
I'll tell you.
A Working Man.
Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play.
What are we playing?
Hard Man.
Working Man is the name of the new film that comes out. Comes out tomorrow nationwide. A Working Man, starring Jason Statham. So you know what it is. It's a fantastic action flick.
Yeah,
We've got
man.
a double pass to give away to you, Hauraki Backbones, because we know that Hauraki listeners are the hardest working men and women we know.
Yeah, and $200, eh?
And $200
200
cash.
big ones.
Well, don't forget that part of it, Keyzie. I mean, that's huge. $200 to do.
At the start of the film, Jason Statham, he's just a working man.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's just, he's on a construction site. He's a simple man. He just makes things with his hands, all right? He is not a former Black Ops Marine or anything like that, all right? He hasn't got any special training with weapons or explosives or anything like that. So just get that out of your mind. Okay?
Can I just say...
Hang on, Mike, I think...
Can I just say, fellas, on that front, when I was working construction...
Yeah.
And so forth. This is how I got into radio. There was a radio executive walking past the site, and I had a little group of fellas around me, and I was just telling
Cracking
him...
wires.
Yeah, it's cracking wires. Just been Hoytey J, and he went, hang about. And so we had a little discussion, and here's old Hoytey J, top radio DJ.
Yeah, that's a great yarn, Jay. It's good stuff, man.
Next thing you know, you're eating some pork sausages.
Yeah, that's right.
G'day, Emma. How's life?
Oh, life is fantastic.
That's great. What do you do for a crust, Emma?
I'm a design manager.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
really?
Yeah, nice.
Do you manage turning your indicator on?
I don't. My husband does.
Good on him.
Very good.
He
Emma,
manages that.
Emma, this is the deal to get the double pass and the $200. You have to say your name and what your occupation is in your best Jason Statham voice. Can you do that?
I'll give it a try, but I mean, I don't think anyone can do Jason Statham like Jason Statham.
That's
Wow,
true.
yeah, that's
He
a
has
good
got
point.
that going for
All
him.
we can do is try, Emma, so just give it your best bet, all right? All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Emma, and I'm a design manager.
What the hell?
That was
really good.
Oh,
That was good. Nobody heard that. It was sweet.
It's
Yeah,
like we're chatting to Jason Statham.
yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I was just blown away by that. I was like, oh my God, has she got his voice on her phone or something?
Is that AI?
That is ridiculously good.
Just absolutely putting the slipper in, Emma.
Oh, man alive. Well, Emma, you've won yourself that double pass and $200 cash. Stay on the line, and our good mate Puggle-san will take care of you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Honestly, Emma, if it were up to me, mate, I'd give you $400 and a quadruple pass. That's how good that was, all right?
That would just blow my mind.
Ah, yeah.
Good on you, Emma.
I mean, I don't have that stuff, but that's all right.
Your massive backbone. God, that was awful.
She was so good.
I think we have to do the example for people. To be fair to Emma, we didn't do the example.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's the examples and the,
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to help her.
you didn't like it? I thought it was great.
It was
Oh no,
shockingly bad.
I'm saying it was. Yeah.
Okay, well, look,
I wish they were all like that. Put it that way.
I've got to do the admin here now, fellas, if you don't mind, which I have to do in Jason Statham's voice as well. So hopefully this is better than Emma's. Let me know. From the director of The Beekeeper and Suicide Squad, A Working Man is an action-packed blockbuster starring Jason Statham. R18. Wait, no, sorry. R16. R16, not 18. Forget I said that. That's my bad, fellas.
Keyzie?
What?
I'll give you $5 for that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Oh, Mogey.
That was a...
Go, Mogey.
It was not me. It was a
Mogey.
disgrace
You
by the
came in
time
early.
I came in.
What?
Always is.
Disgrace.
Always is.
You too.
Hey, now listen. The podcast outro
Here
today,
we
you
go.
had to do a bit of editing, I believe, Pug-san, because Keyzie was in a hurrah of a mood.
Sorry, it's Podson, Jase. I did. I had to
Podson.
cut a good 3 minutes out of it.
It was a
actually.
rant, wasn't it?
Yeah. And rightfully so. Hearing
It was
the
something
content.
I needed to get off my chest
Yeah.
in order for us to move forward as a
Your
show.
nips.
And I wish I could get those off my chest, Mogey. I can't afford the fee.
Yeah.
And so you might be listening, and you know, worth having a listen to. Go, oh, well, you know.
Wonder what it was. We might release it at another date as a mini pod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's
Sure.
a terrible idea. That's
great.
It.
Yeah,
It's not
just
sensitive at all.
just you banging on Keyzie.
Yeah.
In an absolute.
You're a man of the people.
of a mood.
I am a man of the people. Here's a clip of today's podcast.
Look, if that happened to me, I would immediately. The first thing I would think as well is content.
Yeah, 100%. I'd get
Content.
the phone out and I'd audio
Yeah.
record.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that with everything.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I don't
We
know
all
how
do.
you guys. It's like anything that happens in my life, I go content.
Yeah.
Even if it's really.
Yeah, I was thinking about, especially when it's really.
Yeah, good stuff, hey,
Sorry, I
fellas.
forgot to explain there, or Pugs did, what that was about.
Hang on.
What was that
Let's throw
about?
that in. Well, people will have to listen, won't they, to find out what it is you guys are talking about that made such great content.
See what I mean about the
right.
tube, Dave?
Come on, man.
You see
Yeah,
what I mean
man.
about the tube?
Don't talk to me, Mike. Wait, what? What's
Huh?
your name?
Hang on.
Jace.
Jase Keyzie.
I'm in a hurr of a mood.
Good on you, Pug-son. Great stuff, mate. Really,
Really, really good.
appreciate
Hey,
the work
thanks,
you
Jase.
do.
You're
Get
really
out.
good.
Oh, get out. No, sorry, I'm not the one that says that.
Yeah,
Jase
hang on,
is.
man.
Hey, up next, fellas, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We had a great selection of texts last night for What's for Tea New Zealand. So we might do What's for Leftovers New Zealand.
Great idea.
Using the text we had last night. So don't text it on 3483. There's no point.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Blur there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. But right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for tea, Leftovers
New Zealand?
with me, Keyzie. Mike, do you think anyone noticed that I just said leftovers over the top of that?
I think you nailed it.
Okay, good. If you don't know what this is, basically we get so many What's for Tea texts that the day after we take some of the texts we didn't read on air and then decide what they could do with the leftovers of that meal so that it's relevant for today.
It's really good.
Great idea, Keyzie.
That's good from you, man.
All right, this is good. G'day, fellas. Now,
Yeah.
this is different. I won't say the name, all right?
Okay.
But for reference, it's Harry
Okay.
Potter.
When Harry met Sally.
Potter. It's Harry Potter. Hello, fellas. Tonight I'm having some pork
Racist
tacos.
alarm.
Big dog. That's not racist. That's fine.
Oh, they were having pork tacos last night.
Pork tacos last night.
Yeah.
What could they do with that today? Leftovers.
I reckon more pork tacos.
Yeah, that's smart. Just get
Because
some.
you got all the ingredients there all ready to
Yeah,
go.
you don't really need to mess around with that.
No, I'd just have pork. Because pork tacos, that's good eating.
Funnily enough, I'm having pork tacos tonight for dinner.
Jase, that is funny.
Are you going to make the pork tacos out of pork sausages?
Yes.
Good.
Ooh, pork sausage tacos.
Just squeeze the mince out of the casing.
Who puts a sausage in a taco? That's disgusting. G'day, fellas. Lloyd here.
Oh, Lloyd of
Mayweather.
Entourage.
Mayweather. And that's Floyd.
Oh.
You must.
Lloyd Bridges.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Lloyd Bridges.
Who's that, Keyzie?
I have no idea.
It's Bo's dad.
Oh, Bo's dad.
And Jeff's dad. Bo and Jeff Bridges.
Oh,
The Big
Jeff Bridges.
Lebowski.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's him. G'day, fellas. Scotch steak and baked kumara with fucker parish relish. Fucker parish relish.
Oh, you've had a shocker there.
Oh, boy. Let's just skip that one, Keyzie?
Can't
That's
forget the
racist.
fried
That
onions.
is.
That's terrible.
No,
Can you play the siren there, please?
No, I
Keith?
can't. Sorry, WHAKA
Fucker.
space parish, Parish,
Yeah.
Fucker space parish.
relish.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a stitch up. This is the whole beef curtain thing all over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
But yeah, Scotch steak and baked kumara. What do you reckon?
Make a lovely soup. That
Like,
Well, especially with the steak. You put
steak
in,
and kumara soup.
Yeah, very much
I
so.
don't know about the fucker parish. Don't know about that.
Or
I don't know
you
what
could
that
chuck
is.
a couple of spoonfuls of that as a sort of broth.
I tell you what, tacos.
tacos. Make
Yeah.
tacos.
Yeah.
With a kumara. Cool, man. What about this one here? G'day, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
This will be interesting. You'll see why. Tonight we're having leftover meatloaf made into toasted sandwiches.
Oh.
Add some pickles, mustard, and a bit of tea sauce your way. Throw some wedges on the side for carbs. Yum. So what do you do with leftover meatloaf toasted sammies?
So you're having meatloaf 3 days in a row.
Oh, sounds like the dream.
You're just trying to give it a bit of a spruce up.
A
Hoytey
zhuzh up,
J.
yeah.
I'd make a meatloaf pie. So you just chop it all up into little bits, like a cottage pie, Jase.
Sure.
Bit of mashed potato over the top of it. I wouldn't put pastry around it. I'd just have it inside the dish there. Glaze the top of the mashed potato, get it in the oven there, 180 for 20 to 30.
Nice.
And then give it a bit of a grill just to get the brown off that potato there, Keyzie.
I'd be inclined to do the same thing, but I'd chuck my meatloaf in a taco.
I was thinking I'd probably make a soup.
What kind of soup?
What kind of soup?
Well, meatloaf soup, obviously.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, yeah, Weezer there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, let's talk movies and continue our countdown of the Empire's top 100 movies. How many have you seen so far, Kizzy? Because we're down to the last 15, aren't we?
Well, just to give us sort of a roundup of what's happening here, we started doing this 100 film countdown on empireonline.com because Keyzie has seen so few films. Every night he's watching some kind of garbage TV show. In our view, like you enjoy it, Keyzie, and fair play to you. But somehow you've managed to avoid watching the films that, pretty much 100% of the population have.
I'd say the main culprit, to be honest, is
Your wife.
My preference to, if it's just me, I'd rather play PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because there are so many great games out there that you're actually controlling and stuff.
Look, imagine, Keyzie, if we did the top 100 games of all time in the last 20 years, how many of me and Hoytey J played?
Well, exactly.
I reckon
none.
about 80.
80.
Yeah, I reckon I would have played 80, Mogey.
That's amateur shit, man.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so we're up to the top 15, basically.
Top 10 now, mate.
Top 10,
Actually,
yes.
we're at the top 10.
Wow, okay, so far out of 90, I have seen 23. Pugs has seen 62, Jase 73, Mike 75.
Wowzers. Okay, here we go with number 10. Goodfellas, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, directed by Martin Scorsese, I should say, starring Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Lorraine Bracco, and Paul Sorvino.
I would have said no if it wasn't for our trip to Bali where my wife was in economy and I was in premium economy.
Oh.
And I watched it on my laptop.
Did you?
And thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. That's probably top 2 or top 3 movie for me.
It's a good movie. No
Might
question
even be
about
number
it.
1.
Wow.
I love the start of it.
Number 2.
Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah,
That's-
it is. If you're out there, you haven't seen Goodfellas, get on it. Absolute all-timer. Number 9, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
Now we're talking Indiana Jones. Yeah, baby.
Have you actually seen it?
Remember Indiana Jones? I've seen all of them 100 times.
Is it all of them? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Number 8, Jace. Now, you're going to struggle with this one, brother. Avengers Infinity War.
No.
How is that in the top 10 movies ever made?
Well, this is Empire. This is Empire, and I think if you're a massive nerd, absolute freak show,
Keyzie /
absolute, asthma, eczema, you name it, you've got the lot
in your room, just having a go at yourself constantly.
And there's so many of those worldwide. Now,
this?
If you are one of those fruits, then this is the movie for you.
Because I feel like 90% of people are into these. It's just us that don't like them.
Yeah, it's true. I think that's true. I've seen either Infinity War or Endgame.
I've seen one of them.
Yeah, I can't tell. They look exactly the same to me.
Sure.
So I said I hadn't seen Endgame.
So you'll say you have seen this.
So I say I have seen this one.
I haven't seen it. And I have no interest in seeing it.
No, I mean, I've got zero interest in seeing it. But, the funny thing is you see this stuff actually comes up on Instagram, and they have videos from it within a cinema of people of them watching the ending in certain parts of the film, and the crowd is going insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of buy-in for that stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I used to go insane for like Game of Thrones twists and stuff the first time I saw those.
Yeah, I didn't go insane. I was very measured and stuff, but I enjoyed it.
Man, you're the man, Hoytey J.
I mean, the only time you freaked out in Game of Thrones was when there was boozies.
And boy, did I freak out.
Number 7, Pulp Fiction.
I have seen Pulp Fiction, great film.
That's my favourite film of all time. Number 6, Jaws.
I
haven't seen the first
great
Jaws.
movie too.
Haven't seen the first Jaws. Which of the Jaws movies have you seen?
Can I just confirm? Haven't seen Jaws.
Jaws is a magnificent film. Now we were talking about something earlier on, and we were talking about hiding the monster.
Yeah.
So you talk about the thing that's evil, you talk about the thing that's evil, you talk about it, and you don't show it. You hold that back for as long as you possibly can to build up expectation. Jaws does a magnificent job with
it.
That's so great, Jase. I watched a documentary about it. The reason they hid the monster so much was because they couldn't afford to use it more.
And it kept on breaking down.
And it kept breaking down,
yeah.
And it ended up being genius. So I'm currently on 26, Jase 76, Mike 79, Pugs 66.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, I believe, fellas, there's been a bit of news on the Warriors front.
There certainly has, Jase. You could say it's breaking news.
Yes.
This is breaking news.
Oh, you missed it again. Come on, man.
Well, I was so excited to tell you that, as per Jase, it's also bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news. Go on, Keyzie. Break it to the punters.
No, I don't know if I can do it.
Because you could be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah, true.
That's good. People love the bearer of bad news. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the message, the saying, don't shoot the messenger came from, Jase.
Sure. Now, listen, the news is this. Dylan Walker is leaving the Warriors as of now.
Yeah.
Immediately been released. I suspect because I think his partner left him last year and took the kids over to Australia, so he's probably looking to get over there to hang out with his kids, maybe.
Yeah, I think there's probably some truth in that. That was, well, put it this way, that was the rumour.
Sure.
So we don't know that
we
that's
don't just
facts
report
or
on
not.
Rumours.
We don't know that.
You can't do that.
But that was certainly the rumour, and then the rumours sort of died down a bit. And then there was a little bit of chat that maybe some of the Adam Fanua Blake money might have got paid over to him to top him up a little bit.
To keep him here.
But obviously, things have gone from bad to worse. And so he wants to go home to his kids. And if it was me, look, I'd probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
Man.
What? You'd rather go home to Dylan Walker's kids?
I love Dylan Walker's kids, man.
Serious question here.
Backbones.
Loss or no?
100% a loss. We lost. So what position does he play again, Jase? Remind me.
Loose forward.
Lock. So he jersey 13, right?
Loose forward.
The wrong sport, man.
Well, 14. He comes on, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he comes on in the middle. So the thing that concerns me is we lost Tohu Harris, our main lock for the last however many years, right? He was at lock. We were like, don't worry about it. Dylan Walker's coming in. He's so experienced. You go watch a game live. He is on the field chirping. He's running everything. And having him in the centre of the field, albeit not for full 80, but for a large portion of it, with two young new halves, a guy that can help and facilitate and coach them through things, losing him, I think, is massive.
Yeah.
Huge.
Great distributor of the ball. Jase passes a lot. Very strong in defence.
Yes.
First receiver, he's brilliant.
He doesn't look a big unit to me.
He's not.
Is he more of the Tavanga
He's the same position as Jase Tavanga, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, God. How good, Hoytey J.
Woo! Yeah!
Oh, and I got the name right, too.
The interesting thing is going to be, I haven't looked at the updated team list yet, and I don't think they would have updated it yet. It'll happen closer to kickoff, is what they're going to do, because you've got Aaron Clark, who starts in jersey 13.
Yeah.
He's been doing a great job. Good first receiver, runs it hard in the middle and attracts defenders, doing all the good stuff, but you can't do that for 80 minutes.
No.
I want to know who the person... I was talking to Monty Beetham today. He reckons Bunty could be called up from NSW Cup to begin with.
He's stripped down a fair bit. The other thing that I thought of, there's been chat about CHT moving from 5/8 there, but I think that would be a terrible mistake. You need to maintain the connection between the halves while they try and develop that relationship. The chat I've heard is Tanner Boyd.
Well,
maybe bringing in Tanner Boyd into that position as well, because he's a similar... I don't know a lot about the guy, but that's the chat I've heard.
He's a hooker half.
God knows.
It could work.
God knows what's going to happen. But I tell you what, man. Look, the bad luck that this team suffers, even when we were going good in 2023, the amount of injuries already this year, like you have AFB that buggers off on compassionate grounds. Now you've got Dylan Walker gone on compassionate grounds. RTS does his hamstring last week. DWZ's out for 10 weeks. Tohu Harris, it's just...
Assistant coach gets put down for 3 weeks.
But at least he showed some backbone and tried to choke out a journalist. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we want at the Wires.
Yeah,
am I
it's
right?
good shit. But yeah, bad news for the Wires. Can't wait for the game. 8 p.m. this Sunday.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, what a show that was. An absolute crack. What did you learn today, Mogey?
I learnt that old Jasmine's a bit of a sicko. We've got a new relationships correspondent here on the Big Show, and looking forward to getting to know her.
Yeah, she's the sort of person I reckon it'd be fun to have a wine and a durry with.
Oh, yeah, she's not short on a wine and a durry, I'd imagine, at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
If you don't know who we're talking about, check out the Hauraki Big Show podcast, 7:30 tonight it comes out.
Yeah.
Which is good stuff. I learned that Hoytey J can't eat a whole Magnum. And has to only get the mini Magnums.
And he says things like, big Magnum's too much.
It is.
No, it's not. It's an ice block.
Oh, it is for him.
Yeah,
Ice cream, Keyzie.
Yeah, it's an ice cream.
No, I know it is, but...
A block is your ice.
Yeah,
no, I agree with you, but I'd like to think an ice cream is in a cone for some reason. So I always refer to them all as ice blocks.
Just on that, you mentioned in your chat about this particular subject that you and your wife occasionally like to have an ice cream.
Scooped ice cream. We have cones in a few different tubs in the deep freeze.
Yeah, we did that too, and my wife bought a massive box of cones, and I went, they're going to go off.
Were you like, those were the cones I meant, darling?
No.
Oh.
And sure enough, they've gone off.
Oh, yeah, good. Well, you showed her.
100.
So what do you do whenever you go into the cupboard? You just see those and you get them out, and then you look at your wife and you go...
What I learned today is when I offer my wife something and she says no, just get her one anyway.
100%.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
force
muck
it upon her,
around.
is that what you're saying?
I'm not mucking around with this nonsense anymore.
Right.
And you're referring to food, right?
I'm referring to food.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, or the alternative lesson to learn would be, if you don't want your wife to have a bite of something you've got, don't offer her a bite.
Yeah, that's true.
I
learned that as well.
You know what you should do is get a full-size Magnum and then offer her a bite.
Actually, that's a good point, Keyzie.
That's good stuff.
Thanks, fellas.
It's just a little bit more expensive, and I don't know that I'm prepared to... Actually, I tell you what I enjoyed over in Vietnam.
No, do not get into Vietnam chat. Jase,
you don't really sort of correlate
Vietnam. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Check out the podcast. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.